Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling like you're not enough? That's the narcissist's specialty, sadly. In this video, we're unpacking the subtle yet devastating tactics used to chip away at your confidence. By the end, you'll be armed with the knowledge to protect and rebuild your self-worth. Let's get started on this empowering journey. Number 1, they give underhanded compliments. You know those comments that sound like praise but feel like a slap in the face? Welcome to the world of underhanded compliments. They might say something like, "That outfit is brave for someone like you." It's the sly combo of flattery and a sneaky insult. According to research, backhanded compliments can often be more damaging than outright insults. They create confusion and self-doubt, leaving the receiver pondering the intent. So when you feel put down after a supposed compliment, trust your gut. It's not you, it's their covert tactic to undermine your confidence. Number 2, they are the masters of the silent treatment. We've all faced the icy chill of someone's cold shoulder, right? But narcissists, they've turned the silent treatment into a sport. Ever put your heart out and all you got was crickets? It hurts. A study from the psychological science suggests that being ignored or ostracized can be even more hurtful than being bullied. It's a clever little trick. By withholding their attention, narcissists make you feel utterly insignificant, desperately craving their validation. So next time someone gives you the silent treatment, recognize it for what it is, a deeply immature method of control. Number 3, gaslighting experts. Have you ever had your version of events totally twisted and turned around? Were you made to feel like you're losing your marbles? That's gaslighting in action. It's like you remember it being sunny yesterday, but they'll swear it was storming and that you'd agreed to stay in. By manipulating facts or blatantly denying them, narcissists can make you doubt your own sanity, ultimately chipping away at your self-worth. But hey, it's not your memory playing tricks on you. It's them playing tricks on your memory. Number 4, skilled in magnifying flaws. Ever had a speck of spinach in your teeth and someone made you feel like you were rocking an entire salad? That's narcissists with flaws, magnifying them to the power of 1,000. Instead of a minor error, it's the end of the world. Psychological studies have highlighted how persistent negative feedback, even on trivial matters, can lead to increased self-doubt and decreased self-esteem. So, the next time someone's making a mountain out of your molehill, remember, their microscope on your flaws isn't a reflection of your worth, but their need to belittle. It gives them a power trip, and everyone knows narcissists love being in control. Number 5, they lay the comparison trap. Next on this list is one that we know all too well but can barely recognize when it's happening to us. The dangerous waters of comparison. Narcissists absolutely revel in dragging you into this murky pond. Why can't you be more like them? Sound familiar? Their constant comparing isn't because everyone else is superior. It's a deliberate strategy to keep you chasing validation. This isn't just hearsay. There's actual research that underscores how harmful this comparison can be, as they often lead to decreased self-esteem and increased anxiety. When you hear that comparison bell ringing, it's a signal. Not that you need to be more, but that someone's trying to make you feel like less. Number 6, narcissists are emotional vampires. Straight out of a horror movie, isn't it? Imagine someone sucking away your positive vibes, leaving you drained and deflated. Narcissists can be eerily adept at this, turning even your happiest moments into emotional battlegrounds. A publication from the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships talks about how certain individuals amplify negative emotions in their partners to keep the upper hand. By keeping you off balance emotionally, they ensure they're always in control. But here's the silver lining. Once you recognize the emotional vampire, you can make sure to keep your emotional blood bank locked tight. Number 7, they love boundary bulldozing. Ever tried setting up a playpen for a toddler, only to watch them tear it down with gleeful abandon? That's a narcissist with boundaries. Your personal feelings, emotions, and space? In their minds, these are mere speed bumps on their highway of dominance. Psychology today has emphasized the importance of boundaries for emotional health. But to a narcissist, they're challenges to be trampled upon. But remember, just because someone refuses to respect your lines doesn't mean you shouldn't draw them. Your boundaries are your castle walls, so defend them with pride. Number 8, they play the victim card. The never-ending soap opera where they're always the tragic heroes. Despite being the master puppeteers, they'll somehow twist the tale so they're the wronged and the wounded. And you, no matter how good your intentions, get painted as the villain with a twirling mustache. It's a performance worthy of an Oscar. Playing the victim can be a powerful manipulation tactic used to divert blame and gain sympathy. They'll leave you feeling like you're the guilty one in every situation. But remember, just because they're handing out scripts doesn't mean you have to play the part they wrote for you. Number 9, the roller coaster ride. If you've ever been on a roller coaster, you know the feeling. thrilling highs, terrifying drops, and the sudden jerks that throw you off balance. Now imagine living that every day emotionally. That's what narcissists offer, a lifetime pass to their emotional theme park. Whether it's euphoric love or chilling coldness, they're adept at keeping you off kilter. This emotional unpredictability can lead to heightened stress and have a seriously detrimental effect on your well-being. Number 10. Using secrets as weapons. We all have that one thing we whispered in confidence, believing it was locked away safely. But with a narcissist, it's like handing them a loaded gun. And guess who's in the firing line? They wield these secrets not as trusted confidants, but as weapons to control, threaten, and undermine. The importance of trust in relationships cannot be emphasized enough. When someone uses your trust against you, it's not just a breach, it's a declaration of emotional warfare. Blackmail is a narcissist's secret weapon. So remember to be careful of who you place your trust in and share your secrets with. Number 11. They use public humiliation. If you've ever been at the forefront of this, then we're sorry to hear that. Ever been in a group and suddenly found yourself the punchline of a harmless joke? Yeah, that stings. Narcissists have a knack for this, turning you into the laughingstock, especially when an audience is present. It's not just about the laugh, it's about asserting dominance. They want to make you feel small so that they can feel better about themselves. An article from the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology discusses how public humiliation can leave long-lasting emotional scars. Keep in mind, when they try to dim your shine in public, it's a glaring sign of their own insecurities screaming for attention. Turn the tables and stand tall. Their jokes say more about them than you. Number 12. Financial control. Imagine being in a maze where someone is blocking all the exit routes. That's what financial control feels like. By clutching those purse strings, they're not just guarding money, they're holding on to power, making sure you're always one step behind, dependent and trapped. This stuff happens, especially if you're in a relationship with them. Financial control can be a covert form of abuse, limiting autonomy and freedom. If someone's playing banker in your life a bit too enthusiastically, it's a red flag. Everyone deserves financial autonomy and respect. Number 13. Isolation games. That sensation of suddenly realizing you're isolated from the world can be terrifying. And sadly, narcissists are adept at this. Through subtle manipulations, they engineer circumstances to alienate you from friends and family. It might start innocently. Maybe they comment on how a friend doesn't really get you or how a family member is using you. Over time, these suggestions escalate, potentially leading you to doubt those around you. This isolation serves two main purposes. First, by cutting you off from alternative viewpoints, they can more easily mold your perception. You're less likely to receive outside affirmation or alternate perspectives, allowing the narcissist's narrative to dominate. Second, isolation fosters dependence. The fewer connections you have, the more you might rely on the narcissist for your emotional and social needs. The isolation tactic is a cornerstone of their control strategy. If you ever feel your social connections are involuntarily diminishing, it's crucial to seek outside perspectives and challenge the narrative you're being fed. Number 14. Love bombing to cold shoulder. This tactic is a whirlwind. Initially, they engulf you in a tornado of affection, admiration, and promises. This love-bombing phase can feel intoxicating, leading you to believe you've found a soulmate. However, just as you become accustomed to this warmth, they withdraw, leaving you cold and confused. The sudden shift is jarring, causing emotional turbulence. But why the switch? Well, it's about control. By becoming the primary source of your emotional highs and lows, they make you dependent. You're left constantly seeking that initial high, making you more pliable to their demands and manipulations. This push-pull technique is a powerful way to hook someone, as the intermittent rewards can be more addictive than consistent ones. Always remember that genuine love is consistent and doesn't play with emotions as if they're toys. We've shed light on the dark ways a narcissist may try to erode your self-worth. Now let's focus on your next step. Learn to shift the balance with 12 tactics to put a narcissist in their place, or watch 14 integral aspects of self-esteem to rebuild and strengthen your inner value. Thanks for joining us. Please like, comment with your experiences, and subscribe for more content that supports your well-being.